Okay, so this is just some solo thoughts tonight. The other little way had some emergencies she had to take care of. We all have little fires every once in a while. And these are just some thoughts about kind of everything going on. I think a big part of me sometimes feels so lost and so always battling uphill that it's been going uphill for so long that I feel like I haven't found what is it, the precipice of the mountain. And it's just kind of, you know, you keep working and you keep working, but what are you working towards? And if there really is an endpoint to school, to a career, I don't think I've ever met anyone who said, I love my job. I love my career. Well, no, I mean, most people, I mean, maybe my brother-in-law now that he's a firefighter, but before then, he was in mortgage too, and he didn't enjoy mortgage at all. And, sometimes I think that's probably just part of life is figuring all of that out. And, what's the best way to kind of be happy? I guess you have to find your own happy. Interesting. And just, I think things, so much regret sometimes about things in the past. And I think that's a very big, heavy one for me is I have sometimes a hard time letting go of the past. And I don't know if that is just because of how I was raised or if it's me wishing I could make everything like it was before because I would do it so much better. But would I? I mean, I think we all say we would do it better, but I'd have to have all the knowledge I have now in order to do it all better. So, let's figured it might be fun to just do this quick little kind of short by myself thing when down away every once in a while this will happen and just pull a couple of cards for myself, and just kind of reflect on them. I do have other oracle cards, but this one. Follow the path of least resistance. I wonder what that's referring to. And we are all one. Following the path of least resistance. I'm not sure. I don't know if that one resonates, but it did pop out. So there's a reason it did. Let's see, because it has the number 20. Let's see what the angel number 20 is. Let's see. Angel number 20 is one of confidence, determination, optimism, and positivity. Its influence goes a long way in making your life better. Angels use this number to show you that life for you is just beginning. You need to start doing things that will benefit you for the longest time possible. Well, that actually makes a lot of sense. That does connect with me. Because I feel like there's a, okay, so maybe follow the path of least resistance. Let me see what her guidebook says. Because I kind of feel like that could be the easy path. And I think things in life that you want usually aren't the easy path. So, dear human, when you feel stuck, listen carefully. The path of least resistance doesn't mean the easy path. It means there is an energetic pull, an attraction to a certain decision. Watch the way your energy changes when you need to make a choice. Flow with that pull like a river, for resisting the flow will only waste your energy. Okay. Now, all of that. I love rebuttals. I feel like that, angels and guides and everything, they kind of always have a minute when they're like, haha, you think. That was a good card. Let me pull from her other deck really quick and just see what comes out of this one. I have been doing my meditation. I did miss the weekend, but you know, forming a new habit sometimes takes a minute, but I have been feeling a little bit better and a little more connected in things. And of course I get a little pensive, but that's nothing new with me. I feel like I'm always full of thoughts. Let's see here. And just, woo-hoo. Oh, wow. Oh, these are, so I got the star, which is actually one of her best cards, I feel like, in this deck. And this is a new one, logic and evaluation. Head. That's what she said. But head, which for me actually makes a lot of sense. And so she, with her cards, she puts a little sun, a moon, or a star in the corner, and it kind of is an action, meaning, or action, meaning, or a message. And the star is the message. Well, this star and then this star. So, you know, the star, this is the card of good luck, abundance, and hope. The universe wants you to know that blessings are coming your way. All you have to do is allow yourself to receive. And I love her little like exercises and her affirmations, visualization meditation. Speaking of meditation, visualize yourself floating amongst the stars, feeling boundless joy and abundance. Imagine light radiating from you like a star, making the entire universe brighter. Oh, do not dim your light either. Oh, I do love this card. But now I need to look up head because I've never pulled head, but that's the energy of the deck. And it is also a meaning card. Let's see. Let's put my star down. Let's see what head means. I am 12. Let's see. Head. Head. Think logically and you have a chest. The universe is telling you to listen to your head rather than your heart. The head is rational. It looks at problems in a logical way. If the card came up as an answer to specific question, approach your current situation logically. Weigh up the positives and the negatives. If the card came up in a general reading, which is what this was, the meaning is that it may be time to focus on your mind and thoughts rather than emotions. That's probably true. I'm way too emotional sometimes. Oh, okay. Touche. I like that. So I feel like that was some good cards. Ooh, maybe we pull some cards. Okay, we'll pull a card. How about this? We'll pull one of the gold ones because I think those ones are my favorite for the podcast. I feel like the podcast gets a card every once in a while. And again, the Soul Whisperer, she just has the best art. And I follow her on Instagram and she's having a sale and I just want some more stuff. I can't help it. It's too gorgeous. She's such an artist and she's from Australia, which is one of the places I want to go so bad. I know one person in Australia. They're like in the Australian military. So they always are all over Australia, but it's yet to be out there yet. Okay, let's see. Oh, I thought I closed it. Let's see, for the podcast. What are we going to pull for the podcast? Okay, I'm just going to pull from the top because nothing wants to come out. Oh, accept the gifts from the universe. You deserve all of the beautiful things in your life. Oh, are the gifts this podcast? Yes, I think so. And trust your intuition. That one comes up a lot. So sometimes I wonder if when I pull for podcasts, if my energy is mixing in. So hopefully it's able to differentiate. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of come on and ramble and talk about a few things and, try to figure out life, which think it's forever a process. And, I know summer we're kind of coming back to normal and life's kind of coming back to normal. And I did enjoy the lockdown and the fact that it removed a lot of stress from me. It removed a lot of stress of feeling that I had to keep up with people and kind of keep up with people and kind of still put on a little bit of a show sometimes. I feel like sometimes I'm not my authentic self. Like there's different me's that I have to be in different groups. And I'm the most authentic with my little close coven, but then there's a separate group of friends where I kind of have to play a character and it's odd and I think I wonder sometimes why I still do it. But who knows? Let me see. Let's see here. Okay, just had to check one thing. Okay. Instead of being, I realized this was getting kind of sad and somber and like, um, that is the craziest reflection. If I could take a picture of it, there's one of my little highlighter palettes is like reflecting on the back of my laptop and it's crazy. It looks like one of those Hollywood stars when the movies are out and lights coming across the sky. But besides all my little summer thoughts, I mean, the one thing about lockdown that I am looking forward to is traveling again and going to see a lot of places. And I'm going to go to Atlanta and see my friend out there and explore and see Savannah, which I'm super excited about because I've been to Atlanta a long time ago, but I was kind of in it for a short time. I did something called drum corps, and drum corps is amazing. I feel like everybody should do it. Don't make fun of band nerds. We're the best. And I marched for something called the Sacramento Mandarins. And with that, you get to go and perform on the field and you compete against, there's drum corps all over the United States. And you go and you live there, you live in the gym, you go train 8 hours a day. It is wonderful. And you go compete. So, like, I performed in the Alamo Dome in Texas, and I performed in the Georgia Dome where the Falcons play. So, you get to experience all of that. But yeah, drum corps is amazing. I do miss it because you're just performing. That's so much fun. But back to that. I mean, the one big thing too about Atlanta, they have an aquarium with a whale shark in it, and I love aquariums. It is like I know I'm a grown woman, but all the fishies just make me happy. I probably was a fishy in another life. So that's my big trip probably this summer. I don't know. I know my boyfriend wants to go to Hawaii, but Hawaii has some restrictions right now, but we'll see. It'd be nice to go to Hawaii again. It's always a happy place out there. You can never have a bad day in Hawaii. You can choose to just go spend time in the ocean or go see a turtle and walk on the sand. But let me see, what else is a pretty place? I want to get one of those maps and then I'd have to post it and put the little thumbtacks in it because I've been to a lot of random places in the US. I've been to a town in Iowa and I cannot remember the name of it, but it's the town where the asteroid hit that killed the dinosaurs. So it is gnarly and it is tiny. It is literally one stoplight, one main street. They have a tiki bar there, which is fascinating. It's in the middle of Iowa, just fields, there's nothing crazy, but, and just random little towns like, I think one of the favorite places, though, I really like Madison, Wisconsin. Drum corps, we ended there, and you just get to play and run around and have fun. And yeah, I've just been random places. And, I'd like to explore Nashville again. I've only been once, and I know it's a very fun town and it's very crazy. And I want to go back to New York. I want to go see Swan Lake at the New York City Ballet because of how amazing would that be? Just I do love ballerinas. I think something about them is so special. And just dance is so beautiful and so expressive. And I feel bad because my friends, I'm always sending stuff to them. And I think sometimes I just feel like I'm forcing it down their throats. But they love me and they're such good friends. And I think, this has been a whole jumbled mess of everything. but just because we weren't able to have a full podcast tonight because life, life happens and things go crazy. And that just, we just do it the best that we can and we modify and we adapt and we try to make a chopped salad out of a, you know, a solo. As I'm recording this, I'm just looking at all the pictures I have on my vanity, and it's just all pictures of the people I love and the very fun times from trips and weddings and here, this like that picture was in Vegas and we had to wear those hats for a birthday. Oh Jesus, and I dropped it, but I'll fix it after. And so just like, these people are people that I've known forever and have had really good memories with, and we've been through some crazy things and some really positive things and some really negative things. And I think that is kind of what makes friends work also. Okay, that one's stuck, but there's a picture of us that I really like. Well, I was drinking wine and just, we have good memories. And sometimes I think that we get too caught up in what's going on in the world and all the negativity, and sometimes it can separate things. And hopefully, I don't know. And there I am. I must be in a sad mood tonight. Something's going on because I keep going back to the sad path and I keep trying to pull myself out of it. But I will say Mandy's very uplifting. And so without her, I think I kind of dig down and go to this little path. So before I dig any deeper, I just wanted to ramble and have this. But I hope everyone has a good night. I love you. Get some rest and sweet dreams.